Okay, so just once again, I just wanted to go back and take a look at some of the other features. One of the things that's really cool with couponing through blockchain, and specifically the Affixi blockchain, is you have a really kind of unique opportunity to do a lot more than what you could ever do anywhere else, right? So for example, you have the ability to invite people. There's rewards you can get for doing that by just scanning somebody else's QR code. You can invite them to the app. You have the ability to confirm a friend. They can invite you. You can share coupons back and forth. So it becomes like a form of marketing. And what happens is they end up when you do that, or sorry, when the customer does that, they get additional coupons or form of rewards. Right now, we currently offer rewards for different brands for actually using the system. And so that's pretty neat. We're also going to be quickly rolling out some cool stuff with regards to rewards, from retailers or actually from the brand beyond just like a coupon. Now, one of the things a lot of people ask us, they say, well, how do you get over to using the actual app if you've never had it? Let's say you're just walking in a liquor store and you don't know anything. You see this coupon, it says scan me, get a bottle of wine, it says scan me and get a free coupon for $3 off or $5 off, whatever the case. Really, all you do is you come over here, you scan it, it says affixi.io. I tap on it over here. And then what will happen is this is part of seeing that whole product story. Just wait for my painfully slow internet to download here. And there's that bottle of wine that's sitting on the shelf in front of you. Now, for a guy like me who's not a wine drinker, this is really beneficial because what it does and allows me to do is kind of understand what I'm buying in the story, right? And so what we do is we have the cultivators come over, or sorry, the manufacturer of the product come over and they put pictures. So it could be all those things that are interest and value. And you can also upload documentation with regards to it. It's very flexible on what you want to put on the blockchain. And then if you can see the ratings from consumers. Now, this is really important because when a consumer gives a rating, it's actually part of that product story now. And everyone is part of that product story. And so the idea behind it is you can only give like a rating once you've actually bought the product. So we're not getting like some rando on Instagram or Reddit or wherever kind of giving their opinions, right? So that's really powerful. And if you're in something like medical cannabis and you start looking at it in terms of efficacy, right, you can now find out why something went wrong. And in most, if you talk to any small to medium sized retailers, the things that they're generally like don't have available to them are issues to do with feedback from customers directly. And when you're on the Ethereum network, on the layer 2 Ethereum network with our Affixi blockchain, you now have the ability to be interconnected. And that's a really kind of critical component of all this. In this particular case, what will happen is you're going to be able to just tap onto this screen here, and right away it'll take you over to the coupon. It will then ask you, hey, are you on Apple or Android? If you're on Apple like I am, you click on it, it'll download it, and that coupon will be in your wallet just like you saw at the beginning. So we've got a full mechanism. Think about end-to-end supply chain, but this is more like end-to-end information chain. We're tracking it all the way from the beginning of the raw products through the development of the product, distribution to the store, the consumer, and the consumer feedback. So what I would like to do now is, just in closing, is show you why Uplift is so much of what I would consider a better solution for couponing. We used our friends over at ChatGPT to come up with, like what's the delta, based on what they knew about digital coupons, which we call Web 2.0 coupons and paper, and what we're offering. We looked at all the various different areas over here. And as you can see, I think it's a pretty compelling story in terms of all the ways from ease of use, mobility, fraud, redemption, setup, settlements, feedback, social marketing, and green. And one of the things I kind of maybe I glossed over a little bit was, look, there's no need for a clearinghouse anymore. And I think hopefully if I didn't explain that people could see it, Why do you need a clearinghouse if you're getting paid in a secure network through USDC? So we've done away with waiting, we've done away with fees, and that's like super critical. It's the ease of use, just like paper, with and the security of digital. Actually, I would probably argue even more. There's just there's little to no way to hack into the wallets. I guess everything is to a certain extent, but they're a lot less acceptable than what I would consider digital Web 2.0 applications. The other thing is ease of use at the till is important for creating repeat customers. And the other thing is too, also remember when somebody transacts that coupon, where it was transacted as a brand, and what time. And even with somebody scanning a coupon, scanning a QR code after they bought it, where it's coming from. So you're now in this very unique position where you're getting things like POS data and transactional data without ever having to pay for it if you're a brand. For a brand, why do you love it? It's easy. No training. You get paid immediately and no training the staff. So to that point, wanted to say thank you to everyone. If you have any questions, make sure you email me at bmore@gcac.tech. And with that, hope you all have a great day.